Hi everyone, thank you for tuning in. Today I'm going to make a bridal bouquet using tropical flowers. I talk about traditional flowers for weddings, roses, baby's breath, talk about lime flowers, filler flowers, focal flowers, but I kind of shy away from tropical flowers. They're a little difficult to work with, and they kind of have a class all their own. They don't really fall into any type of category, but they are beautiful and they make beautiful bouquets, especially if you're having a destination wedding, or even like summer weddings, or if you're going for that kind of tropical feel. This is the bouquet for you. Now, my trick for working with tropical flowers is to work with triangles. I'm going to be layering triangles of color, and I'll kind of show you what I mean as I go along. I'll pause the video and kind of show how I made a triangle out of my flowers. So I've got different types of artificial tropical foliage here. And I'm going to tie them off as I go along because it has a tendency to spin in my hand. And I want to keep that triangle shape once I have it. I think I pause the video here shortly and it'll kind of show the triangle shape. But you can use any type of greenery here. It doesn't necessarily have to be all the same color. Oh, there we go. There it is. So you can kind of see that triangle of green. You could use spiral eucalyptus, ivy, seeded eucalyptus. You can even use like lily grass in here, just as long as if you were to connect the very points of all the flowers, it makes that triangle. Hopefully this is making sense. So I move on to my Oncidium orchids. So I'm going to make a triangle shape of yellow. And it's a very bright yellow. So I'm going to bring it throughout the bouquet. I'll have some stems pointing out in 3 different directions, kind of like the greenery is, so I can get that yellow triangle. But I will have a few in the center so that I can bring that yellow throughout. Again, you do not have to use the same flower. You can use different types of flowers. Some other flowers would be mini calla lilies would be really pretty in a bouquet like this. I've used button mums before. Some just regular Asiatic lilies too would be nice. Or even snapdragons, yellow snapdragons. Just as long as you have that kind of same yellow tone. You could probably even use like things that are gold if you had some gold tip leaves or something like that, just as long as you get that same yellowy tone to it. And I think I paused the video here shortly to show the triangle out of yellow. And I apologize for my camera work. I can't seem to back up far enough to get the whole bouquet in. And there it is. There's a triangle of yellow. And then after I have that all set, I'm going to move on to the Phalaenopsis orchids. And I do have to say there was not a lot of prepping. Usually I start off a video by showing you how I prep the flowers, but it really is just a blossom on a stem or blossoms on a stem. So I didn't really have to trim back anything. I kind of thinned out the Oncidium orchids so that I could work with them a little bit easier and kind of control where they go. But the Phalaenopsis orchids were ready to go. And there's that triangle. It has a beautiful orange-red color to it. Some other flowers you could have used, or I could have used in place of that, would be roses. There's a pretty, I think it's called circus rose, that has the same color tones. Or even just regular red roses probably would pick up a little bit of that red. Just as long as you have a triangle shape of kind of like an orangish red. So an orangish red triangle. And those could actually have been my focal flower. But since I'm using these anthuriums, it's such a big face to the anthurium, just a nice round surface, that I'm going to make those my focal flower. It's not a real bright color, although the pink is pretty bright. But I feel like some of the other color tones are a little bit brighter. but I like that big flat surface. It really draws your eye in. And just to make sure that you have a defined focal point, I'm going to turn the anthurium so that they're kind of facing each other. You have the opposing lines of, well, I guess of their noses. So they're all pointing in different directions. It kind of creates that chaos, that focal point to it. If they were all pointing in the same direction, it still would look pretty. It's still going to bring your eyes there, but this definitely, oh, there's the pink triangle too. This definitely ensures that you have that focal point. Your eyes are drawn right to that center there. And I'm going to tie it off with a chenille stem, pull it in nice and tight. If for this bouquet, I only measured about a hand and a half length for the handle. I picture somebody carrying it with one hand rather than two. That way you can kind of control it a little bit. It is a bit obtuse, and you don't want to hit people with your bouquet as you're walking by or wipe things out on the table. So I did trim it back a little bit shorter than normal, and then I'll tape that off with wax floral tape. And I will put a link in the descriptions for all these flowers. I got them all on Amazon. It was so convenient, relatively inexpensive, and I got a large quantity out of it, so I can make many bouquets out of what I got. But there we go. We made it to the end. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hey folks, want to see some more wedding bouquet ideas? Please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel or visit me online at orlandorose.com.